Denver will pursue a chance to host the Winter Olympics.
Today, the Exploratory Committee recommended Denver go for the gold if the U.S. Olympic Committee calls for bids from U.S. cities. Well, Denver 7's Lance Hernandez is looking into what happens next.
Lance, you talked to the mayor, you talked to the governor, you talked to committee chairman, you also found some opponents.
I certainly did. The governor and the mayor say they accepted the recommendation based on a new funding model. No taxpayer money involved, but opponents say hosting the Winter Olympics could still be a financial boondoggle.
It's a wonderful opportunity for Colorado.
Mayor Michael Hancock says Denver and Colorado can host the games without any direct funding from taxpayers.
We can do this without a lot of investment in building facilities. We've got a lot of the facilities here in Colorado.
Facilities like Coors Field, the stadium at Mile High, and ski areas like Vail and Winter Park. The committee is recommending that any future bid effort in or after 2020 only go forward if endorsed by a statewide vote of Coloradans.
When we looked at the venues and where we were going to put different events, etc., that would be possible, it would be across the state of Colorado.
But opponents say that's not good enough. They say if state voters approve, Denver voters should have final say since the majority of impact would be on Denver. They plan to change the city charter to require a Denver vote on any future bid to host.
Democracy is a messy thing, and they want to manage it as carefully as possible in the way that's most favorable to their position.
Former Governor Dick Lamm co-chairs No Olympics Colorado. He helped lead opposition to the 1976 bid. In an email to Denver 7, Lamm said he appreciated that they have called for a vote. To me, he said, hosting the Olympics is a massive diversion from solving the problems Denver is faced with. It takes our civic eye off the problems themselves and places them on a financially risky winter sports event in the time of global warming.
Now, the Exploratory Committee says they looked at 3 different models and determined that hosting the Olympics would cost anywhere from $1.8 to $2.1 billion. Now, keep in mind, this is still a long way off. A host city won't be selected until 2023 for games that won't be played until 2030. Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.